But you did great out there. So, we're the last of our dispatch squad. That doesn't make us a failure, though. Things went wrong. They do go wrong, and they went more wrong for our targets. Despicable little stains on the earth. Their disobedience could only cause more conflict. And we don't want that, do we? So, just in case you had second thoughts, you're doing this for the right cause, recruit. Trust in your conviction. Your extraordinary attraction to violence. I like that. Extraction won't be here for another night. Our mission ended early with a bang. Maybe too much of one. We'll have to make do under this bridge. So, bundle up. Don't tell me you're cold. I can't sympathize. That means I can't feel cold. Besides, your armor is more than enough. Now leave me alone. Whining again. What's the real issue? Clearly, something's bothering you and it's not the weather. I thought Talon operatives were destructive forces of vengeance. Why do I get the feeling? Why, that you're trembling like a hound on its first hunt. Look at me. Your eyes. This isn't your first slaughter, so why? This was personal, wasn't it? Did I tell you to pull the trigger on someone you cared about? No. You wanted it for a long time. You wanted to. Something's heavy. So heavy. So much time spent on the run as the victim. Now you're getting interesting. What they did to you doesn't matter. It's that you survived and you got the last laugh. It's closure. I haven't found it, but that doesn't mean I don't know it when I see it. You're lucky. I'll tell you what I mean. Have a story. I was bright-eyed too, a police officer thinking he could make the world a better place, playing by the rules of people who didn't want to play. Nothing changed. No matter how many murderers, thieves I put away, they would always come back because someone said they could. I should have put them down instead. Even all the way to the top, when I was more than a cop, more than a soldier. I thought every capture meant something. They always came back. Someone still said they could. All of those corrupt officials. Government. We always had to play by his rules which were someone else's rules, passed down generations of stupidity. Nobody except us played by those rules, and eventually I decided not to play. Here I am. Dumb. His eyes were covered by the wool, and I paid the price for it. And here I am, still waiting for what you had today. Point is, you'll get through it. And you should be proud of yourself for taking a stand for you. You deserved this victory. For all you have suffered. It's a good point to move on from. All right. I'll hold you if it helps. But nothing more after this. And you'd better not tell a soul. I'm only doing this for the directive. Not because I care. Well, maybe I do care. I see a tiny bit of myself in you, and that's good. A good operative should embody those values of self-respect. Keep your hands off of my cape. It's mine. You feel safe in my arms. Us covered in blood, ashes. Doesn't matter to you, does it? You're a bit sad. That's okay. These things take a little time to comprehend, to digest. Nothing wrong with that. You're valid. That bullet you put through their heart, chest, brain. It was worth it, wasn't it? Whatever they did to you, irredeemable. It might not be the best way to go about things, but then again, what is the best way when we're all so fucked up? Don't shake. It's okay. I've got you. Just try to pass the night. Whatever I can offer. It's been a while since I'd protected someone. And not just providing covering fire. That's the shit people do for me when I'm up in our targets' faces. It feels good to hold something I never could have. You and your character progression. I don't feel like I'm going to collapse any minute, right? Good. I'll be solid. Strong. For you. Who's been so strong all this time? We're both strong. In this together. You, newer than I. But that doesn't matter. We did something together. I gave you my thoughts. And you are hopefully doing okay. So just lean into me, and we'll wait. Don't you dare try to take off my mask. I might actually fall apart. That's a joke. But you wouldn't want to see me without it. There's no one to hurt you anymore. I'm here. They're all gone. You have your rifle. I have my shotguns. There. The monsters are away. For good. There's quite a lot of monsters in this world. But we try our best to clear our mind of them. Because thinking of them is useless. Dwelling. Well, I should take my own advice. What can you say? The shadow is shadowy. But you're okay. And you're going to be okay. For a while. As long as you have me. I'll command you through the thick and the thin. If you want a mission with me, go ahead. You can always ask. I wouldn't mind. People like you are precious. Rare. But your strife, struggle, gives you value. Conflict. We measure ourselves in how many conflicts we've overcome. And you did well overcoming yours. Good. You're a good operator. operative.